Hello, Sudbury. It's Branden Scott, and with me, your head coach, your general manager of the Sudbury Five, Logan Stutz. Logan, you're back in Canada first. How was your vacation?
You know, it feels really good to be back. I'm in quarantine right now. I got a little bit longer to go. Vacation was awesome. It was refreshing. It was nice to get to the States and see some family and get the girls back to see my mom and dad and then just the rest of their family too. So it was good.
Yeah, and of course, I have to ask, did you pick up any goodies for the barbecue challenge? I hear you're going to give Dennis a run for his money for round two.
Yeah, I did. I mean, actually, that's one reason I went back. Dennis whooped my butt so bad, I had to go back to Kansas City and learn some new tricks. And I brought some sauce and some spices and stuff back with me. So we'll be grilling before you know it.
And I know that you're in quarantine right now, but there's still lots of stuff happening in basketball, including our league, our own league, the NBLC. Looking at starting late December. Logan, what do you think about that?
You know what? I think that's just the way the sports world is going. It's kind of when we started last year, so I think it's a good thing. It gives us a little more time to get our feet back underneath us with the coronavirus. Start back up the right way, as safe as possible. We're going to put a great team on the court again. I've been talking to a lot of the guys. Hopefully, get some back. Hopefully, have some announcements in a month or so. Things coming up, you never know, but got some good things in store. Obviously, be meeting with the front office just to obviously prepare the best season we can, entertainment wise and value wise, for all the fans in Sudbury.
Now, our regular season last year even started in last December. So, is this going to be any different this year, or is it kind of almost like business as usual?
I think the goal is business as usual, if not even better. Because I mean, every year you want to take something and build on it. And although we only played 22 games last year, I still think we can build on that. Obviously, battling the pandemic is going to be our biggest obstacle we'll have to overcome. But I think we can get creative. I think we can find ways. I know the community's hungry for basketball again, so hopefully we have no problem delivering on all that.
Mm-hmm. And then sticking with some of the guys that we had in our previous season, they're busy with this TBT tournament. Can you give us a bit of an update on how they're doing so far?
Yeah, I can actually give you an update. Brady played on the Division II team. They did well. They almost looked like they were going to upset a team. They kind of failed down the stretch, but Brady did well. He looked like his normal self out there. Hopefully, Brady's a guy we can talk to and see if we can get him a Sudbury 5 jersey next year. That'd be exciting for myself and the fans. And then Marlon went out and did his thing, man. Marlon's fun to watch. He had a couple big dunks. He was playing with the team from Philly. They lost in the quarterfinals. They actually just lost. So there's only two teams left in the TBT now. I don't believe any NBL Canada players are on them, but it's exciting to watch. Braylon Rayson's teammate from college, Marcus Keene, is playing in the finals. So that's something I'm going to watch. He's a player I've always enjoyed watching. So you know what? It's good to watch some basketball.
And I know for you, Logan, you do a lot of scouting trips throughout the year, or you watch a lot of basketball online. Is the TBT tournament something you usually scout for players, or just kind of like the circumstances with it being one of the few things still going on that you're checking it out?
You know, I love watching our players play in it, and I do watch it to scout. And to be honest with you, I think we're going to put a team in next year. That's the goal. I want to get a Canadian team and put it in from NBL Canada. Some Americans, some Canadians, go down there, coach it up, see what we can come up with. But the goal is I want to put a team in next year from Canada. So that'll be exciting to see if we can make that happen.
Yeah, and is this TBT tournament, is this like the same level of basketball as the NBLC?
Well, the fun thing is it's NBA players, it's guys from local YMCA's. It's an open tournament. Anybody can enter. You got to get voted in. You go down there, you play, you show up, you see what you can do. But it's definitely a fun tournament. You get a ton of talent from all over the world. It's really, really a fun thing.
Yeah, and speaking of other leagues, the other Canadian Basketball League as well, the CEBL, they're also getting together in a tournament that will feature some of the guys that have also played in the NBLC. Could you give us an update on that, Logan?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a fun tournament to watch. I think it's going to be on CBC Sports. I'm definitely going to be tuned in, cheering on the guys that have been with the Sudbury Five. A lot of guys from the league. Probably do some recruiting and some scouting. It's close to fans, but you can watch it online. You can watch it on CBC. I know Grandy Glaze is playing in that. A lot of fans up here of Grandy Glaze. Johanny Dallenberg's playing in that. Quite a few guys, actually. I mean, the list goes on. Mamadou, Malcolm DeVivier is going to be an exciting player to watch. I'll have my eyes on him. We've got a lot of Canadians that'll be playing in that. So I encourage people to tune in, watch that, get some live basketball.
And one more thing about your trip back down to the States, Logan. I heard you got some new tips from a coach down there that you're quite familiar with.
Yes. When I go down there, honestly, I don't talk a lot of basketball with my family. We don't do a lot of basketball. We just go enjoy our time. But I had to get on the court with my dad. He's very smart basketball mind. Teaches great fundamentals and mechanics on shooting. He's been great to the youth there in Kansas City with growing the game of basketball and helping a ton of players. So every time I go down there, I gotta stop by his academy and see what see what he can show me.
And we can all see what he taught you in our second segment to be posted after this one.
Yep, looking forward to it.
All right, fans, let me introduce to you your trainer for today, but first let me tell you a little bit about him. He's known in Kansas City as the shot doctor. He's helped Kansas City high school athletes go on to Player of the Year. He's helped multiple youth teams win national championships. And he's taught me everything he knows about basketball.
And the good news is, Logan's gone on to learn a lot more about basketball after I was done teaching.
Your trainer for today is my dad, Bill Stutz.
In previous episodes, Logan's taught you about some of the things that he does for his warm-up drills. I'm going to show you the last things we do on our groundwork for ball handling. And they're really pretty simple, but they are very fundamental to you becoming a better ball handler. You're going to use just one hand in the beginning and go around your right leg 3 times, then your left hand around your left leg, and then 3 figure eights, and then 3 pound figure eights. Let me demonstrate for you. So that's a good way to work on your ball handling. The drill we like to do towards the end of practice to kind of challenge yourself is called 3-2-1. You get 3 points if you make your first jump shot. If you miss that jump shot, you chase down the rebound and immediately try to put it back up for 2 points. And if you miss that 2-point shot, you get your rebound and go in for a 1-point layup. We'll demonstrate that now with Coach Logan. 3 points. 2 points, total 5. 1 point, total of 6. 3 points, 9 total. 3 points for a total of 12. 15 is the max you can get. Logan did really good at getting 12. Any score in double digits is a good score.
3 points. 3 points. 3 points. 2 points for 11.
It's my home court. What can I tell you?
All right, Sudbury 5 fans, well, that was pretty special for me to show you where I've learned a lot of basketball. As you can see, an old man with a basketball is still pretty dangerous.
I may not have the athleticism anymore, but I do still have the skills. And I hope you keep working on your skills by working hard and having fun. And I hope to see you at a Sudbury 5 game this season. Thanks.
Thanks for training with us today.
All right, so before I start every field goal, depending where the ball is on the field, I usually like to stand right behind it, and I look towards the middle of the goalpost. So on a day like today, it's pretty windy, so it can be challenging. So what I like to do is, so if the wind today is going a little bit left to right, so you obviously want to aim a little bit to the left, so not too much left, so you shank it, but I'm going to aim towards that left goalpost so that the wind will take it towards the middle of the goalpost. So first things first, I'm going to look towards my target where I want to kick it. Then it's all about your alignment. So I'm going to take 3 steps back. So I'm going to, since I'm right-footed and I'm a soccer-style kicker, I'm going to go right foot first, left foot, right foot. That's my 3 steps. But then I just take a little mini left foot, step back just to look where I'm aiming, just to make sure I'm good. I'm aligned with the ball. I bring my left foot back, and then I'm taking 2 steps to the left, shoulder width apart. So make sure I'm looking at my feet, shoulder width apart. And then this part is very important. So this is my plant foot, obviously, and my kicking foot. I want my plant foot towards my target. So where my target's going to be for my plant foot is about a foot away from the football. All right. So when I'm coming through, my foot should be about a foot length away from the football, like that. Before we do our kick, is we need to know what part of the foot we're going to use. So you always want to use almost your laces, but it's funny, on my cleats I don't have laces. They're underneath this little flap, but you want to get them right under the laces. So my laces on these cleats would be right here on this mesh. So I want to hit the top of this silver part right here, almost on the Nike sign. That's the part of the foot you want to hit. You want to contact with the ball with that silver and the Nike sign. You do not want to come in like this, like a soccer style on the laces. You want to be almost under the ball. And you're gonna, since I'm right footed, I'm going to kick almost the right panel of the football right here. So make sure you're always using this part of the foot. And that's how we kick a field goal. Let's see what those basketball players could do.
Yeah, the Sudbury Spartans just made it from right here. I'm just going to give it a shot. Probably going to have to move in a lot, but let's just see what happens. Oh, a little short.
All right, so I see you guys need a little bit of some help. So I was thinking for this next coach's challenge, I'll kick my farthest from around 50 yards. I'll give you guys 2 chances to match my yardage. So if George wants to kick 25 and then Logan kicks 25, then you're gonna equal it, right? So if one kicks 30, the other kicks 25, then you'll beat me. So we'll see what happens.
Sounds good.
One man, one kick.
2 seconds left to the clock.
Yeah.
Here we go.
For the game.
Kansas City, Super Bowl champs. This is for you. Oh! Oh my God. Wind at my back. Here we go. Oh! Super Bowl champs, Kansas City. It's for you. Shot. See if he can kick a basketball through the uprights. Next time we'll put a hoop down there, see if he can make it with his foot.
All right.
Kicks away, it's up. Oh, it's easy. It's good. I love it.